Greetings, traveler.
All right, we're gonna dive right in. This is a Sliders VOD, and I actually didn't realize when I selected this. This is played in a practice lobby. So there is going to be a huge tournament of EU versus China. I'm likely going to cast that. I'm likely going to stream that, but I still need to sort out some details. I think it's going to be September 13 as the semis, and then September 20 is the proper finals. But EU is hosting practice lobbies for that. And I saw a cool Sliders game, and I actually didn't realize it was played in one of those practice lobbies. Here we have Sliders, who, again, routinely competes for rank 1 EU. He picked ETC, minion types. So we have Naga, Mech, Quillboar, Dragon, Pirates. Okay. So Bran holding a Busker, most likely. Yeah. Next turn, we're going to level. Nothing out of the ordinary here. ETC, a hero that really likes to go 3-on-3. So likely going to see that. All right, there we go. 3-on-3 as predicted. That is just because there are so many really good tier 3 buddies for ETC. Tier 3 is where the money starts. You get something like a Scabs buddy, a Tez buddy. Is Tez tier 3? I think Tez is 3. Might be 4 actually. But anyways, there's like Rafam, there's Bran, there's just lots of buddies that make you money. Okay, so this is in French, right? Slider speaks French, but we can translate. Jouer 4 pirate Uran, that's play 4 pirate or Quillboar. That's summon 10, the middle one, and 18 friendly minions dying is the one on the right. So as you see my beautiful French coming out. So he goes for 18 friendly minions dying. Ooh, so you make a lot of money with the one on the left, this clip, but the Rhino is cool to duplicate a minion next turn. I would go Rhino myself, but I know that the really high level players love Sklib because once they start APMing, it's so much money. All right, they just buy a 1-cost spell, they buy a battle cry. Yeah, I can tell, man. They love this shit, and I understand why. They think a little bit about the future. They're like, I'm gonna go infinite money with this or something. I'm playing a literal casino. That's the thing, right? That's why people suck at this game. They think it's a casino. I'm sorry. That was harsh. That was mean. But no, it's... I mean, okay, so poker in a way is gambling, right? For sure. But there is a lot of skill that is affecting the outcome. So Battlegrounds in a way is similar. So if you're equating it to poker, fair. Other than the fact that you're not actually, putting money on the line. That's a pretty big detail here. All right, so after going 3-on-3, you rarely go tier 4 after that, simply because it's really clean to buy 2 units and then well, in this case, hero power. And then after that, you level hero power because you have perfect money to do that. The tier 3 guy, the chef guy, the snack vendor, I think he's called, he buffs all tier 3 units end of turn, so it's wonderful tempo. And because he's in this super high pressure lobby of all these high tier players, the snack vendor is really good. So I think he might even go for another one. He's quickly checking the buddies here if there's any useful buddy to steal, but he's just gonna go for another snack vendor to save some health. I think if he's playing ladder, he might actually go for the buddies just for some more economy. But in these high level lobbies, it really doesn't hurt to be a bit stronger. And this is a wonderful tempo start. Double snack vendor is likely going to win the fights for a while. All right. He needs friendly minions to die for his quest reward. And currently he's a little bit too strong for that. But that's almost never a bad thing, right? Being really strong. He just gets the quest reward online a little later, but he has way more health. So from this position, he has spell power because of this whelp. Let's see how he now tackles tier 4. He could technically go straight to 5, but he's going to go for the hero power, indicating he's not going to do that. He has a lot of free rerolls, right? He can roll for free, buy a card, roll for free. So he can be pretty selective with his shops. All right. Gonna go ahead and see. Oh, someone had his Argira. Let's go, baby. That is unethical. Yeah, go for the triple. Nasty. Nasty, dude. Let's go. Okay, that is a high roll. Don't think we're goldening a pirate. I feel like we just take the bounty guy. it's kind of whatever. Probably not, right? Oh, he has money. Okay, he can buy another card. Right, he can generate bounties with that. I think he's okay to... Oh, he's gonna hold it? Okay. I was gonna say, I think he's okay to sell a snack vendor now, but he's okay keeping that 1 gold. Yeah, I guess, honestly, generating a bounty or just having an extra gold for next turn, it's fine. And he gets the tempo from keeping the snack on board. All right, that was super strong. Okay, so he hero powers, he gets the Togwaggle buddy, spawns his Zarjira in the shop, and now he's like, hey, we have Zarjira now, my friend. Oh, he was directing the attack. He was like clicking, like, go there, go there, go there. Farm more for me. So he has a lot of spell power now, which is a really good setup for Pirate Naga. So if he can get his hands on Rogers here, that'd be sweet. Oh, he's gonna sell that one. So he got the battle cry procker. Yogg? Don't think we need a Lucifron, right? He's like, oh, but do I want the Yogg? Sliders is actually the yeah. The reason why I think that's so funny is we cast a game of Sliders one time where his entire board was eaten by a Yogg buddy in the shop, and it was pretty hilarious. Oh yeah, Snack Fender. It is end of turn. Okay, never mind. Lucifron's better. Way better. Does he freeze the reef to make a triple? Probably not, right? No, he's gonna go for the he's just gonna get the reef for economy and then yeah, look at that. Whee, end of turn. And then try to roll a better unit to copy. Oh man, we wanna steal from his board. If we were Tess here, that would be insane. Because he's got the Rogers, he's got a Bran, he's got that Zarjira. Nice, he's got his quest complete. So the next minion he rolls in the shop is going to be golden. Well, the next high tier minion, right? He can copy it for an additional golden. So Zarjira on that card will essentially give him more 6-drops. So now he's looking for Rogers, I suppose. Yeah, every time he buys a card, he doesn't pay for the roll. So that's usually better to buy these cheap spells. I think here he just rolls though, right? Not super interested in that. Yeah, just take the L. Yeah, I guess the spell is better. Yeah, there we go. That's money. Oh, you can buy Scout. Scout is free. There we go. There's a Bran. Tell me we're buying a Bran. We are buying a Bran. Ooh, hold the beacon for funsies. Spell power is good, right? Yeah, he has spells. Rogers? Ooh, no, he's going for the buffs. Yeah, I guess he has spell. And he has an amalgam. Yeah, that's true. All right, snackies are out. Oh, that's true. He also has double end of turn. Oh, he's not gonna buy and hold the beacon. We're losing at some point, right? Maybe not. Damn, what does he sell here? Because he needs that amalgam on the board, right? Honestly, the dragon, the 4/8 for me. He's gonna sell his rolls? I thought he would really like that. Yeah, freeze is good. 50-50 to golden there. That's pretty sweet. Okay, so he wants... Yeah, I guess he has so much HP now that he's not really gonna lose. So the beacon is like whatever. That's fair, that's fair. I forgot just how much that blue whelp had already farmed. And now that he has the amalgam, plus the fauna on the amalgam, it's a little bit too good. He's not gonna lose. Okay, so we see Seville on the Snake Eyes taking the 8th place, but again, in these lobbies, it's so high pressure, someone's gonna go 8th, so it's just how it is. And his amalgam dice, that's perfect. Ook. He was actually stronger than he looked. I thought we were gonna roll over him. Apparently he has 45% chance to lose here, right? He's out, yeah, he's like, ugh, that combat. Oh, yes. Oh, you can copy it. Oh, it's so good, chat. It's so good. Oh, bro, that is wonderful. Yeah, he's going for just the spell buff. Yeah, he has a Naga on the board. He has 2 Nagas on the board. Oh. Rat Scale will give him a lot of damage here. Whelp out. Yeah, makes sense. Just painful. Ooh, the 9 frogs? Ooh, wow. Oh, really? What are we looking for? Or he's just like, I don't have board space for 9 frogs. Get out of here. Yeah. It is kind of nice to have the board space for the Lucifron, because he's casting that Nature's Blessing. So he can probably go for the buffs next. Yeah, I guess you just hold that one, right? Well, you could end on it. We're probably still rolling, aren't we? You could also buy the Elder if you want to prep already. You have kind of a big Naga. No, not interested. Oh, wait. Is that not worth buying? Kind of worth it. No. Just gonna hold the rat scale. That's totally fair. Whee! Man, that is a lot of stats. So because he has the rat scale, it doesn't matter that he only had health on his spell buffs. Now he's gaining damage as well. That's why it's stuff like Blue Whelp and Meditative, it's so strong. Because once you hit rat scale, it's like the Blue Whelp gave you +1/+1, which is obviously just broken if it's doing that. Yeah, very cool start here. This was like, he was not weak at any point. This was a super seamless, like, go from the early game into the mid game into the end game. Like, at no point was he weak for even a moment. That was really cool. Those snack vendors made him strong early, and then he farmed with the Blue Whelp, and then immediately went into this amalgam plus fauna. Golden chicken. I guess he still just prints 6 drops by copying that. I love how we just sell that. Yeah, we're probably not really doing Rogers anymore, right? Maybe we are. Maybe just for 1 proc, yeah. Again? Yeah, I guess so. Alright. The opponent had something, apparently. It's so annoying, because I would love to do something with the Rogers from this point, but we're not really. Yeah, those shiny rings are pretty strong. I wonder if he's going to end on the rat scale here for more damage, or if he doesn't want to commit it to the board. That's a decent question. He could also just end on the Dragon Naga. Totally fine. Looks like that's what he's doing. Yeah. Yeah, this early Zarjira Steel plus the Golden Forge was this. And then this Lucifron was super useful to have. That's another thing. In these high-level lobbies, because people are strong so fast, it feels like you don't see these giga high roll boards very often. So when you do have a proper scaling engine like Slyders has this game, you're so much stronger than the competition. Because people have to get strong so fast, you can't really go for like, oh, I'm just going to power level to 5 and I'm going to roll for Brad, I'm going to pop off with Murlocs or whatever. Because you usually just die. But he had those snack vendors early, which allowed him to level at a pretty good pace. And then he's got a real comp with the scaling. So did he just keep making 5s or 6s? Sorry. Yeah. Yeah, why not, right? It's 2 6s every time. 3 battle cries or buy 5 units. 3 battle cries. So. Okay, he's not copying it now. Charmwing or Elder? Charmwing. Yeah, copy that is better than I love it when the panda gives me Discover Battlecry. Right, he needs to play Battlecries for more money. Could be a long turn here. It's got 8 gold ready to go. Yep. He's getting the 8 gold now. Yeah, he's making sure that he dumps enough cards from his hand here, because he's about to get the 8 gold reward and he doesn't want to skip that, of course. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Damn, dude. So he has Charmwing plus Poet in the shop. No, what? Okay. I thought he was looking for dragons, so he wanted to do something with the Charming. I was like, yeah, what are we doing? What are we doing? This is like, okay, we're selling Charming. Okay, I don't understand what we're doing. Because there is a play with Charming and Rat Scale Rogue. Okay, so he doesn't really want to pop his 8 gold this turn. Just a little too much. So we're yeah, we're just hitting Naga with that because our board's Naga anyway. Totally fair. Does Firestones show his spell buff somewhere? There's probably an option to do that, but I don't know if he has that enabled. It's good enough, I would say, given the but I don't know the exact number. Yeah. Yeah, you can tell these boards they're not quite as good as, and which is totally normal, right? If these players would play on ladder, all of their boards, you know, likely would be significantly better because they're playing against weaker players. They have more time to set up. But you can really tell like the boards are just not that insane. Like this is turn 12 that he's going up against. So 8 gold saved. Trying to find the golden fauna, that would be nice. Golden brand. It is golden. I was gonna say he can Zargira the brand, but it's already golden. That's amazing. Oh my god, yes. Yeah, pop the gold. Whee! This is a long turn, man. That's a long turn. Let's go. Well, potentially a long turn if the golden brand does golden brand things. Yeah, he's thinking about just buying some units for his 9 frogs. Ooh. Hey. That's also board space. That's huge. Yeah. Kind of sucks he has to sell the frog here. Eh, does that really matter? I don't think it matters. He has a Quillbar on the board. Yeah, he's just gonna shield it. Okay, now that he has a big unit, he's thinking about copying the Elder. Oh, he could also freeze the Elder with Golden Forge and then copy it. Yeah, I think that's what he's leaning towards. Buy the 6-drop, copy the Elder, freeze, and then next turn, the Golden Forge will golden the Elder and he can copy it again. Man, I mean, getting the spell power buff is nice, but are we really playing it? We're not, right? So that's why I was a little bit surprised he took the first Fellfire, but it doesn't really matter, right? Like, who cares? All right, he's in the top 4. Damage cap is off, but he's gonna keep his greed cards here. Oh, such a healthy board, such a cool board. Oh, this is what I thought he was gonna do, by the way. This is a comp I really like to play. Charmwing plus Rat Scale Rogue plus Menagerie. So that you okay, so XUN didn't get the Rat Scale. I thought he had it, right? Sorry, oops. Wrong button. Professional, by the way. Yeah, so if XUN has a Rat Scale on his board, those amalgams in the back will gain the health and then the damage as well, which is really powerful. So because we already had Rat Scale, because we already had, you know, the amalgam, I thought that was what Slyders was going for. But I mean, this is easy win for Slyders, just because there's no damage on those amalgams as we because there's no Rat Scale. Yeah, even with 2 hits into his amalgam is not getting his value. Why was the Elder a 1/1 on XUN's board? I'd have to go back. I don't really want to rewind the fight again. Maybe we can do it after the cast. Let's see. So 2 golden Elders. So I guess he's gonna start looking for Mutinous, right? Avalanche would also be good, but Elementals aren't in, I think, right? Yeah, he has to sell some stuff, so get out of the thing, keep the golden brand, make some money. Yeah, most of these things don't matter. Just about the extra cards. Ooh, golden is nice. He has the plus spell power and Wind Fury, but probably doesn't really matter. It's already top 3, so I'd be shocked if he doesn't play at least the 2 golden Elders this turn. Yeah, he has money there, and that's Reef. Ooh, nice. I love it when my money makes more money, man. I love it when my money makes more money. Oh, and then the money makes more money. More money. Let's go. 50 seconds. That's fine. Okay. Yeah, so he's keeping his amalgam and he's keeping his fauna. He needs 2 big units with these Elders, 100%. Is he doing it again? Let's see. Is that trolling? What do we have? I mean, not really, right? He can sell pretty much anything that's not fauna or amalgam now, right? The party guest. He has to be careful with buying cards though, because that's going to spawn more 6-drops in the shop potentially. So, but it's okay. Also, leaving the Zesty in the shop would give him an extra gold next turn with the Zarjira, but like details, who cares, right? So, interestingly enough, he feels, well, I guess that makes sense. He feels comfortable enough that he doesn't need to put his Fauna in the front or in the back. His Fauna is the biggest minion, so that would make sense for the Elders. But he's thinking that he's already big enough that he can actually milk the Fauna for a little bit more value here. Which is kind of a contradictory statement, because if he feels he's big enough, then, you know, why does he need more scaling? But at the same time, he might feel like he's big enough against the mech player, but maybe not against the Bran. And I mean, totally makes sense. So now because he froze the Elder, as long as he doesn't get another 6-drop in the shop, which he doesn't, he can then copy it again with this. This is actually such a crazy game, man. This is the first time ever I've seen more than 2 golden Elders. And even 2 golden Elders is kind of rare, right? That's a 6-drop. So the fact that we see 4 golden Elders, and it's basically 5 Elders and then 2 units to proc it, right? That's what he's running. That is crazy. There isn't any reason to put like an Elder not in the middle, right? Yeah. I'm thinking maybe there's something where an Elder can proc off another Elder, but I think we just put our big minions left and right. Alright, it's gonna hold armor just in case. Sells our Jira and then stop scaling, right? He could technically keep the Zarjira and just hold 1, but yeah, he's thinking about it. He's like, do I just sell it and keep Zarjira? I think you just sell Zarjira, honestly, because I mean, it's all in, right? And the Elder is stronger than the Zarjira, and he doesn't need more value. His board is complete. The problem, I suppose, is that the Fauna will no longer do Fauna things if he makes his board 2 units and 5 Elders, because that means he does have to lead with it. All right, let's see. He's screenshotting this. I like it. I mean, he deserved that, man. That's not, you know, we're not gonna give him shit for that. That's an earned screenshot, my dude. That's something that you send to the boys, like, look what I cooked, all right? Oh man, look at that. 3,000, 2,500. Yeah, there is not enough poison in this lobby to deal with this. That is ridiculous, man. Look at that. And that beatboxer is very solid, right? 4,000. Oh, dude, the reason it takes so long is because of the rally, by the way. The beatboxer has an insane amount of rally on it, and each separate rally minion is triggering, right? Honestly, this is like pretty well done. He's down to only 3 Elders. All right, GG guys. What an insane game by Slyders.